Recently, I got 100% achievements on STALKER Shadow of Chornobyl. Shadow of Chornobyl. See that? All achievements. I'm just gonna quickly go over them, give my thoughts. Finally awake. You just get this at the beginning of the game. Decent start. There's a guy near the beginning village lying on the ground. You can give him a med kit, and then you unlock that. No loner stands alone. So near the garbage, there's a train yard. You go in there and you help the guys kill the bandits. Law and order. I think after you enter the garbage, there's bandits trying to rob someone. You just kill them for that achievement. Man cave. You found S.T.A.L.K.E.R stash. You get that just by playing through the game. Worst stalker in the zone. Zone has no place for empathy. S.T.A.L.K.E.R has learned it the hard way. Yeah, the same guy near the beginning village that wants the medkit. If you shoot him and kill him, you get that instead. Garland. Find all 5. Fill all 5 slots with artifacts. Self-explanatory. Bread expert. You've eaten 25 bread. Yeah, you can save and load, and just eat the bread and then load, and eat the bread and load. It works across saves. Easy. Meet the creator. In Lab X18, there is a little side room with a picture on the wall of the developers. Once you go and find that, you unlock the achievement. The Lab Rat, you just get this by playing through the game and turning off the Brain Scorcher, I think. Legendary armor. Found the ghost suit. Yeah, I think in Lab X16 or 18, near the end of it, there's a corpse on the ground of Ghost, and his suit is always there. You can't miss it, really. Headhunter in Agroprom Institute, in like the northwest or east, northwest or east, there's a swamp with a trailer in the middle. Inside the trailer is a deserter of the army. You just talk to him and you get the achievement. Last mammoth in the zone, only for 800. I think it's Dark Valley. It's either Dark Valley. I think it's Dark Valley. In the south, there's like a stalker camp, and you have to talk to one of them, and he says, "Hey, I will sell you this for 800," and you press yes, and then he scams you, and then you get the achievement. Sentry, the village. So like halfway through the game, if you go back to the beginning village, there's a guy that replaces Wolf. You talk to him, and he wants you to kill some bandits. You do that for the achievement. Stalker Legend. Yeah, this one was kind of tricky. It says find each one, but you only have to find these ones. So right outside the bar, there's like, if you go around the back alley kinda, there's like 2 boxes. There's 2 crates. You can quick save and break the crates, and then load and break the crates, and load and break the crates. It's 2 crates, and they have a very high chance to drop artifacts each time. And I got a crystal thorn there after like 10 tries. That's the easiest way to do this achievement. Explore and protect. Yeah, so in the wild territory, you come across the scientist guy, you just gotta protect him. I suggest quick saving a lot. He dies easily. His AI shit. Drink 25 vodkas. Yeah, you can just load. It works across loads. So you can just drink a bunch and then load and drink a bunch. Champion of the arena. This one's straightforward enough. Just do the arena quests. It's next to the bar. Freedom versus duty is weird. It says choose your side, but joining factions in this game is like not really a thing. You can technically join freedom, but it's actually apparently like a bug. They didn't really intend you to do it, and you have to do it in a really specific way that I messed up. But ultimately, all you have to do is like become hostile with either freedom or duty. I think that's all it is, really. But for some reason, I tried shooting duty a bunch, and I became hostile, and the achievement wouldn't unlock. I eventually unlocked it just by like loading a save and then walking up to one of the duty members and just shooting him in the head, and then it unlocked. I don't really know how that one works ultimately. I'm not sure. I just Just try to shoot like duty members in the head or something. Chornobyl Safari. Kill each mutant at least once. This one is easy, except rats count. Rodents count. Rodent. These count. And I didn't find a single one in like the whole game. I had to go back and load a save at the Pripyat Stadium. Yeah, because it says here. Look. They sometimes migrate to army warehouses. Rodents may be found in Pripyat, mainly around the stadium. So I just loaded a save and went to the stadium, and I heard the rats. And I just like walked around for like 5-10 minutes, and I found one and killed it, and then I unlocked it. The rest of the mutants you should naturally just come across. Where am I? Get out of here, Stalker. This one you just need to do the quest with the guide. You need to get the good ending, basically. Follow the steps, the same thing. You need to do the doctor quest, get the good ending. Kill 500 stalkers. Mole's weapon, yeah. So in Agriprom Institute, there's a guy called Mole who leads you to the underground place. You just need to kill him. Like, you can just save and kill him, and he drops his pistol. Then you can just load after. Terminator threaded. Yeah, this is a unique shotgun. The way you get it is, how do you get that? How did I get it? It was like at one point you go back to Lab X16 and there's a bandit there with it. Basically, I couldn't miss it because I could hear a bandit with like a very unique sounding shotgun. So once I heard that, I knew to check his corpse. Weapon of the future. So like towards the end of the game, there's tons of gas rifles. You just pick one up. Equip all endurance artifacts. For this one, you just need to equip all 5 artifacts that say negative endurance. So it's stuff like I think it's like sparkler, flash, night. This one, the Night Star one. I got it naturally just by going to wild territory at like the nighttime, and it spawned a bunch of electric artifacts that had negative endurance. So maybe try that. Maybe try going to wild territory during the nighttime. I think they only spawn during the nighttime. It spawned like 5 artifacts there in a row, back to back for me. Explorer of the Zone. I think you get that just by beating the game. Finish the game on Novice. Die from 5 different anomalies. Simple enough. Sold 20 dogtails. So yeah, you just need to kill a few dogs, get like 5 dogtails, save, and then load. Like sell them, save, and then load. Same as the others, it counts across saves. Knock knock. After you talk to the doctor guy, you do that optional quest for the good ending. He'll tell you about a secret stash in Pripyat. You just need to find it. Smile of Martha. The Smile of Martha. When you go to the Dark Valley, there's a duty guy called Bullet who wants you to save his friend. Accept the quest and follow him. Wait for his friend to show up with the bandits. Save him. And then save your game and kill the guy and take his gun called Martha. That's it. Finish the game on Stalker difficulty. Stoic. This is for doing the true ending, the good ending. This is the Wish Granter. This is the bad ending. You can just load and do both. Too good to be true. I think this one is for refusing the sea consciousness guy. At the good ending. Meet Sidrovich for the last time. That's the good ending. finish the game on Veteran or Master, so you can just load a save right before beating the game and change the difficulty to Master, and it works. Fanged armor. This is the worst achievement in the game. So the only way to do this one tripped me up for a bit. The only way to do this one is to go to Yantar and you need to loot a loner corpse. You need to find a loner corpse. The easiest one is in the tunnels after escaping Lab X16. There's a loner corpse in the tunnel. You should quick save and then loot him. And if it doesn't, it'll usually say secret stash updated. And if it doesn't say Fang's goodies, it has to say Fang's goodies. If it doesn't say Fang's goodies, then just quick load and keep checking that guy, that loner, his corpse, until it says Fang's goodies. I had to do this like 50 times. And once you get that, you need to go to Pripyat and find the stash in Pripyat, and then you get it. It's a purple icon on your map in Pripyat. That one sucked. Hiker, this one you go back to the beginning village and you take the quest from the Sidrovich to bring him the artifacts. You bring him all the artifacts and he gives you a suit. The last one is Nightstar. It's the hardest one to get, but the trick I said earlier with those crates by the bar, the two crates behind the bar, you can just keep breaking them until you find it. Door Vinci code. In Red Forest, there's a door that needs a code. Hunting season, kill 250 mutants. So, near the entrance to the bar, you always get attacked by like 10 dogs. You can just quick save and kill the dogs over and over and over. I did that. Took like 10 minutes. Party on the beach. This one is kind of silly. You need to equip artifacts that remind you of beaches, like the titles. The list is Urchin, Goldfish, Jellyfish, Sparkler, and Nightstar. There's a guaranteed Urchin in Lab X18, or X16, one of them, near the Bloodsucker. Goldfish I just came across naturally. Nightstar, that you can use the box trick I keep talking about. You just equip them and it unlocks. That's all the achievements, 100%. I would say Fang's Armor, Stalker Legend, and the Party on the Beach are the worst ones. All in all, it only took me like 15 hours to get all the achievements and beat the game and do everything, so it's not too bad.